Hi everyone, welcome to Amy's Oil Dell Homestead. I'm Amy. This is my very first YouTube video, so please show me a little bit of grace as we get started with this whole YouTube journey thing. I hope you all are having a great, wonderful, happy, and safe Memorial Day. The whole weekend, 3-day weekend. Today is Monday, Memorial Day. We are celebrating or getting together with family later this evening. So my husband and I are going to have lunch on our own here at home, and we've invited you guys to come along. So let's go make lunch. Welcome back. Welcome to the kitchen. I went ahead for the sake of time and just pretty much chopped everything up ahead of time, so you're not here watching a hour-long video. For our toppings, we like a few different things. We use the mozzarella shredded cheese, jalapeno, zucchini, mushrooms, bell pepper, olives, tomato, pineapple, and pepperoni. And I am just going to go ahead and slice up some basil leaves here. And I just stack them up one on top of the other. I don't know if you can see him peeking up, but Jack has come in to say hello. Come here. Come here, right here. Can you sit? You can see his little face right there. So anyways, I just stack them up, and I'll just take my knife and I'm just gonna slice it up like this. And I'm hitting the board there. Take the stems and toss those, and then I will take that and just put it right in there. All right. And that's it for what needs to be chopped up, taken out of the can, out of the package. So the real recipe that we are going to do today, as far as following our recipes, we're actually going to make our own sauce. So let's make sauce. All right, everybody, let's get into the sauce. My face is a little cut off, but that's okay. We want to focus on the sauce anyway. So what we want to do is we want to turn our flame to medium, high, medium. This pan that I use gets really hot, so I don't need to turn it up quite that high. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to spray our pan with a cooking spray. I just use the extra virgin olive oil that you get at Walmart. And give it a good dose of that. I want to just let you all know this is not my recipe. I did not write this recipe. This recipe is, I found it online. And what we're going to do is in there, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to get our chopped onion. You're going to use half of a small onion. And about 2 cloves of garlic minced, which I just buy the pre-minced stuff. And we're going to get those going. I guess I could turn the heat up just a little bit while these are going. All right, so once you get your onions and garlic sauteed and they are soft, you're going to go ahead and add the rest of your ingredients. Put in there. You're going to add 2/3 cup of either vegetable or chicken stock. I'm using vegetable. 2/3 cup of the passata or tomato puree. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I usually just eyeball this. It's about 1, 2. Sprinkle in some oregano. For this, I just, it calls for like a pinch, really. I do it to our liking. And parsley flakes, it calls for fresh Italian parsley. I just use the parsley flakes. And then you're just going to whisk this all together. Sure, this is probably kind of loud in the microphone here, but bear with me. Now what you're going to do is you're going to whisk this and you're going to let it simmer until it reaches a thicker consistency. Again, to your liking. Right now this would be way too thin and runny to put on a pizza crust. So we'll be right back. All right, so we've been whisking away here and it has come to a really good consistency. It's thickened up, and so we will move it over to the table and we will start assembling our pizza. All right, we are ready to start assembling our pizza. We have our oven preheated to 425. We're just going to take our ladle, give this a little bit of a stir, and then we're just going to start ladling the sauce. I don't like a super thick layer of sauce, but this is kind of a big crust. I normally use smaller ones. So I will add the recipe to the description for the sauce. I will also add what we use for toppings, the crust that I used today as well. Okay, that's good. And I like to put my cheese on the sauce. I feel like that just kind of adheres all of the vegetables and toppings to the pizza after you bake it, so it doesn't fall off when you eat it. At least it's worked best for me that way. Okay, so we're gonna share this, and my husband likes pepperoni on his, so I'm gonna only put pepperoni on his half. Probably shouldn't have put that back in there, but oh well. It's just my husband and I who live here, so we don't mind. We both will take some zucchini. If you don't spread your stuff out really well, this stuff can pile up on you, and it can become kind of clumsy when you eat it. So I like tomato. Mushroom. Let's see. We both like some mushroom. Some bell pepper. A few on there. Some olives. The lid is close to the trash can. Pineapple. I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea, but we like it. And some jalapeno. And then to top it off, I do put a little bit more on top. This also kind of helps to keep it all together. As you can see, it gets a little bit thick, especially when you're working with like smaller personal or share size pizza crusts. You don't have the bigger pizzas like you would get at a pizza shop, where you can spread everything out. And I'm going to take a little bit of the basil and put it right on top of the cheese here. And then we are going to go into the oven. And if you will forgive me, I forgot for how many minutes. For 10 to 13. So I'm going to probably stick with about 11 to 12 because my oven cooks pretty quickly. So we're going to go into the oven. All right, our pizza is ready to come out of the oven. I almost said our oven is ready to come out of the pizza. Is it just me, or does anybody else's pizza pans and cookie trays and go wonky in the oven? I don't know what the deal is, but mine do it every single time. Let's get in a good close view of that pretty pizza. Where am I going with it here? There we go. And that's that, everybody. Enjoy!